Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in this video, I would like to share with you 50 universities that accept low GPA and also share with you 5 strong strategies that you are going to use to turn your story into a good admission and a good scholarship or full scholarship. This is JC Consult and my name is Joshua. My team and I have been able to help a lot of students study in the US and other countries with a good scholarship. So if this is something that interests you guys, if you are new here, like this video, comment and subscribe to this channel, hit on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you're going to be the first person to be notified. Guys, myself, I've been able to go through this journey. I graduated with a low GPA and I was able to turn my story around and I was able to get admission and full scholarship here in the United States of America. That is why I've taken the opportunity to start a YouTube channel, share my experiences with a lot of people and motivate them, people who graduated or students who graduated with a low GPA and they look down upon themselves. That's why I always say that, first of all, you got to believe in yourself. I believed in myself and I knew I was going to make it. And I did a thorough research and today I find myself here in the United States of America pursuing my master's degree in chemistry at the Southern Connecticut State University. So guys, if I was able to do it, that means you'll be able to also do it. So guys, throughout this video, after each 10 universities that are accepting low GPA, I would like to share with you one strategy that I used to turn my story upside down and I was able to secure that full scholarship. So without wasting much time, let's go straight and start with the first 10 universities that are accepting low GPA. I have also made a video of how I was able to turn my story around. If you've not watched my previous video on how I was able to get these 3 good scholarships, then I'm going to pin it up here. Kindly watch this previous video before you continue with this video. So the first 10 universities that accept low GPA, guys, let's go ahead and start. Carolina State University graduate application is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. Delaware State University in the state of Delaware is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. Winona State University is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. University of Arkansas in Little Rock is also accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. Southern Illinois University in Carbondale is accepting a GPA of 2.7 out of 4.0. And with this university, if you're applying to their masters in aviation management, that is when they are going to accept a 2.75 or 2.7 out of 4.0 GPA. Bridgewater State University, which accepts a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. Kindly check the programs. Sometimes this grading point is for the general GPA that there is, or the general admission requirement of the university. So guys, it's up to you, the student, to go to the department that you are interested or the program that you are interested in, and also confirm from the department that the program that you are interested in, that program or that department, is also accepting low GPA. That is why it's up to the student to do thorough research about the universities that I'm going to give out. Central Connecticut State University, which accepts a GPA of 2.7 to 2.99. And this university is going to give you a conditional. So most of these universities, when they accept students with low GPA, they give them conditional acceptance. What is conditional acceptance? Conditional acceptance is when the university give you admission with good scholarship or full scholarship, then they'll tell you to come to the United States. Once you arrive here, your first semester, try and get a GPA of 3.0 so that they will trust that you are a good student and you are not going to what? Graduate with a low GPA or repeat it again. Wayne State College located in Nebraska. This university accepts GPA of what? 2.75 out of 4.0. Norfolk State University, located in Virginia, accept a GPA of what? 2.5 out of what? 4.0. Wheaton College, located in what? Illinois, in the state of Illinois, in the city of Wheaton, accept a GPA of what? 2.75 out of what? 4.0. The first strategy I would like to share with you is your letters of recommendation. So guys, if you know what my previous video about how or the list of documents you are supposed to prepare in order to study in the US, I'm going to pin it up here. So out of these documents, I'm sharing with you 5 of these documents that you can what? Make it very, very strong point in your application due to the reason that you graduated with a low GPA. You need to what? Address these your low GPA situation in 5 strategies. And the first strategy is what? Letters of recommendation. How was I able to what? Use my letters of recommendation to as a tool or as a strategy for the admission committee to give me that admission and a full scholarship. Guys, I went to my supervisor as well as my professors who taught me during my undergraduate education. So the first person was my academic supervisor, who I got a research publication. I went to her and I explained my situation. So if you have a low GPA, go to these professors, let them know you create a rapport or create a friendship or relationship with them. Let them know, because most of the professors send a random statement of purpose to every student. But because your situation is unique or you graduated with a low GPA, you need to approach these professors. Let them know that you graduated with a low GPA, and you need to explain to them why you graduated with low GPA. So for me, I told them I got a research publication, and I engaged myself in student politics, which is a leadership position. And also, I also invested my time in doing entrepreneurship or doing business on campus. And guys, these same reasons should reflect in your CV as well as what? Your statement of purpose. So I spoke with my professors about my situation, and I mostly visited them and reminded them about my situation and that they need to let my statement of purpose stand out of all the other students, because my situation is special and unique, and they need to write a spectacular letters of recommendation. So guys, let's continue with the other universities. Illinois State University, and it's also accepting GPA of what? 2.8 out of 4.0. And this is into what? Their Masters of Science in Agribusiness or Agriculture. Forehead State University is also accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale for the undergraduate program as well as their MBA program. North Carolina Central University, located in the state of Carolina, is also accepting a GPA of what? 2.75 out of 4.0 scale. San Francisco Bay University is also accepting a GPA of what? 2.5 out of 4.0. And this is for their bachelor's degree program. Colorado Christian University is also accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. This is the minimum or requirement for students with low GPA. And also, they have a 2.0 out of 2.5 for students who has a low minimum GPA, and with that, they are going to give those students a conditional. So that means if you have a 2.5 to 2.4, you are going to go ahead and give me the straight admission without a conditional acceptance. But those with GPA of 2.0 will be given conditional acceptance. So the condition will mostly be that when you arrive here in the US or you arrive here at the university, your first semester, you need to graduate with a GPA of 3.0. That is the minimum GPA. If you are not able to meet 3.0, the school is going to kick you out after the first semester. Nichols State University Nicole State University is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. Bradley University is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. Loras College is also accepting GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0 scale, and this is into what their Master of Arts in School or in their school counseling. So if you are applying to their Masters in School Counseling, that is when they are going to accept you they are going to accept students with low GPA. Cleveland University, located in Kansas City, and they are accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0 for their undergraduate education. So if you are applying for undergraduate in this university, they are going to accept GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. Berkeley College is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. University of Southern Indiana is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. University of Southern Indiana. Longwood University is also accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. Louisiana State University is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. The next strategy I would like to share with you is your statement of purpose, or your essay, or your common app essay. So if you graduated with a low GPA, the best tool for you to use to explain yourself is your statement of purpose. So the first paragraph, what I did was that I was able to inform the admission committee about my future goals and my future career goals in the statement of purpose. And the next paragraph, I told them why I graduated with a low GPA, because I invested my time, most of my time, in student politics, which is the leadership skills. And most schools need students with leadership skills. And I did what? Student entrepreneurship, and I invested my time doing businesses on campus. And this reflected on my CV. So I look on my CV and write the statement of purpose. That is why when you graduate a low GPA, I would advise you that try and write a statement of purpose yourself. Because some of the universities, they might even interview you. And if they are interviewing you, you need to convince them and let the admission committee know that the statement of purpose, you wrote it yourself. That is why during that interview, you're going to explain to them, and with boldness, you are going to explain to them how you graduated with that low GPA. And you need to explain to them why you graduated with low GPA and what you've learned. What did you learn from that situation? You graduated low GPA. What did you learn? So I learned that in life, you don't need to invest all your time in one particular thing for it to affect your academic education, and you are not going to repeat that mistake. What you did learn and what you have, and let them know that you are not going to repeat what you did in your previous education. And when they give you the admission and full scholarship, you are going to change from that behavior and focus on your education this time, and you are going to graduate with a very good GPA. Full Sail University. Full Sail University is located in in Winter Park and in the state of Florida. This university is accepting a GPA of 2.0 out of 4.0. Sonoma State University in Rohnert Park, California is accepting GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. California State University in Los Angeles is also accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0. Dakota State University in Madison is located in the state of South Dakota is also accepting a GPA for 2.7 out of 4.0 scale. Troy University, located in Troy in Albany, Alabama, is accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0. Urban University, located in Montgomery in the state of Alabama, is accepting a GPA for 2.7 out of 4.0 scale. California State University is also accepting. California State University in East Bay, California is accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. Youngstown State University located in the city of Youngstown in the state of Ohio is accepting a GPA of 2.7 out of 4.0 scale. Northern Kentucky University located in Highland Heights. Highland Heights is accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. University of Nevada in Reno, Nevada is accepting a GPA for 2.75 out of 4.0. So guys, the next strategy that I would like to share with you is your CV. Mostly I tell students that there's a difference between academic CV and job CV. This time, so mostly because you are working and you've gained a work experience, most of the CV that you use is your job CV. Don't use the same job CV in your academic or school application. Your objectives for school is different from your objectives for job. So you guys you need to work on that. I work on that. I converted my job CV into academic CV, and my objectives was different. So guys, and with the CV, you don't need to write a long CV. Your CV should be minimized into just one page CV. Just let them know your work experiences and other things that you did, or if you did an online education. That's why in my description I've informed students to do Coursera. Go to Coursera or EDS and do online courses like Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel, and you are going to use that to add. It's also a strategy to add to and let them all the courses you're going to do online reflect on your CV, your work experience. If you got a publication, I got a publication, so everything reflected on my CV. Guys, make sure you are doing a very great CV, a fantastic CV. Let me put it that way, a fantastic CV, so that the admission committee will consider you for admission and full scholarship. So your CV, and mostly what I did was that the information of my CV, that is what I look, and I did converted all the work experience, the online courses that I did, and also the publication, and I converted them into statement of purpose. So guys, it's always advisable to use your CV in writing your statement of purpose, and this is going to go a way forward to help you gain as a strategy to gain admission on full scholarship, even though you graduated with a low GPA. California State University in San Bernardino in California is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. Murray State University is accepting in the state of Murray, in the city of Murray, in the state of Kentucky, is accepting a GPA for 2.75 out of 4.0 scale. State University in Webster, Missouri is accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. California State University in Monterey Bay in California is accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. San Jose State University, San Jose in California, is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. California State University, located in Northridge, California, is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. Arkansas Tech University in Russellville in Arkansas, in the state of Arkansas, is accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0. Missouri State University in Springfield, Missouri, accepting a GPA for 2.75 out of 4.0 scale. California State University in Channel Island in California is accepting a GPA for 2.5 out of 4.0. University of Massachusetts, located in in the state of Massachusetts, in the city of Boston, is accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. Guys, the next strategy I would like to share with you is your test score. If you have a low GPA, I will encourage you to write either, if you're applying for undergraduate, write the SAS exams, and if you're applying for graduate education, either master's or PhD, you need to write the GRE. So the GRE exams, and once you write the GRE exams, you need to get a high score, get enough time and study for these exams and come out with a great score. So if you're able to come out with a high score, that is when you can write in your statement of purpose that you are a good student. When you made time for the test score, you are a good student and you were able to come out with flying colors. And also, I will urge you that if you have a low GPA, it's compulsory. Students with good grade can choose not to write the GRE or the SAT exams. But if you graduated with a low GPA, I will entreat you that you need to write the what? The SAT or the GRE exams, so that it will be a step forward to communicate to the admission committee that you are a good student and you wrote the test score as a way of preparing for graduate or undergraduate education, and you had a good score. So guys, make sure you write the test score. Nebraska Wesleyan University, located in Nebraska, in the city of Lincoln, accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. Northeastern Illinois University in Chicago, Illinois, is accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. California State University in Dominguez Hills is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. Ashland University in the city of Ashland, in the state of Ohio, is accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. Texas Wesleyan University in Fort Worth, in Texas, is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. Upper Iowa University in Fayette, in Iowa, is accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. National University in San Diego, in California, is also accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0 scale. Arkansas State University in Jonesboro, Arkansas, accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. California State University in Stanislaus, in California, is accepting a GPA of 2.5 out of 4.0. Western Kentucky University in Bowling Green, Kentucky, is accepting a GPA of 2.75 out of 4.0. So guys, these are the 50 universities that accept low GPA. And the last strategy I would like to share with you was interview. So guys, some of the universities, if you have a very strong application, let's say you wrote a very good or fantastic statement of purpose and you had a good score in your test scores, with that they would like to have an interview with you, so that they would like to find out if you are the student who wrote all these essays. They would like to share with you, look into your eyeball through your interview, and how passionate you are and how you are going to come out, speak boldly. They are going to check your confidence level and know that you have really learned a lot from your low GPA or your past experience, what you've learned, and what your future career goals and what you aim to achieve in the future. So they would like to ask you during an interview how you are going to do all these things. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Believe in yourself and you can make it, as I was able to make it. I also had an interview I got admission without funding. I spoke with the department head and he had an interview with me, and I told him that my first attempt, I went with the Missouri University of Science without any scholarship. So they need to get me scholarship, a graduate assistantship, before I will be able to secure my visa easily. Because if I have a low GPA and I have a good scholarship, the visa officer would still get my visa approved. So he spoke with other professors and they were able to secure me a graduate assistant that covered my full tuition. And I was able to win other 3 scholarships with my low GPA because I got a publication, and also I wrote essays, 5 strong questions for them to get me that other forms of scholarship. So guys, this is my story, and if I was able to do it, believe in yourself and you can also do it. Guys, if you know anybody with a low GPA, share this video with them, and I believe that it's going to go a way forward to motivate a lot of people to also come to the US with a low GPA, with good admission and good scholarship. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.